Welcome to Laughit'scomedy presents ShortForm. We have an awesome cast of improvisers today, and let's just bring them right out. We're going to be making up scenes and stories right on the spot, pulling things out of our heads without any preparation at all. We're just going to ask you, the audience, that for a few prompts to get us started. I'm pretty sure I have you guys unmuted. Is anybody making any noise?
No.
Okay,
No, we were
that's
waiting.
what I thought. You're
We
just
were being
so
very
silent.
quiet. We didn't want to, step on you.
Yeah.
This is a respectful, very well manicured show. We wouldn't want to.
We're on, Britain.
We take our turns when we speak.
I get that from most of you, but I was just surprised that Dave was quiet that long. With that, let's get started with our first game, which is World's Worst. In this game, you, the audience, is going to fill in some of the, give us suggestions of professions, hobbies, events, people, objects, things, whatever you want, any words that come to your mind. And our improvisers are going to portray the world's worst version of those things. For example, if I were to say, world's worst puppeteer. World's worst
Don't
puppeteer,
do that.
Ben.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Fred.
Sydney.
You mean I'm supposed to move these things? They don't just do it by themselves?
Alex.
In an effort to make our puppets more lifelike, we're using actual people and just tying strings to them.
Robbie.
Donut, donut, donut.
Quinn.
Yeah, I didn't wear any socks today, so.
And that's the world's worst puppeteer. All right, moving on to our next world's worst. The world's worst woodworker. Alex.
You need hammering done? I can't do that. I could do welding.
Dave.
Oh, saw. I thought you meant that I saw that yesterday.
Robbie.
Who do you think I am, Jesus?
Sydney.
Trees are life, and so I find that the best carving material is human flesh.
Quinn.
Wow.
Yeah, I already thought I was equipped for this job. I didn't think we needed any tools.
The world's worst woodworker, everybody. Okay. We have a few more. The world's worst prison guard. Alex.
Yeah, sure. As long as you're back by 5, I don't see why you can't go for a little walk.
Dave.
Oh, sure, you're back by 5. Alex took mine. Ooh.
Ben.
Here's a here, buddy. Here's a hammer. Here's a chisel. What else did you need?
Sydney.
Yeah, I got tired, so I decided I'd just take a half day and leave at noon. Didn't need a replacement or anything.
And that's the world's worst prison guard, everybody. We'll do one more. World's worst helmet. World's worst helmet. Robbie.
I'm just gonna sit on your head and hug you and love you all the time.
Dave.
Oh, no, the straps are optional.
Ben.
Those red marks on your forehead, I want you to know, those are permanent. That's how tight I am.
Quinn.
Yeah, this will protect it.
And there it is, the world's worst helmet, everybody. Let's go on to our next game. Party corks. Party Corks is a game wherein we will have one of our improvisers hosting a party, and 3 of our improvisers are going to be guests at that party. The 3 guests are going to get prompts from me as to what characters they're going to be portraying. And they are going to portray those characters to the best of their ability until the host guesses what characters they are portraying. So, why don't you all chat? Because once again, I never send the characters ahead of time.
Is this filibuster time, Ray?
It's
Is that what you're
filibuster
calling it?
time.
It's filibuster time.
Yay!
Time to just talk and do nothing while we wait.
Take our
World's
shoulders,
worst.
do the upward dance.
Talking, doing
Did someone just
nothing.
become a
Talking,
doctor
doing
here?
Nothing.
Oh yes, I did see that. That's exciting.
Can we
Yeah.
talk about that? That's pretty awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah. Can I call you Dr. Alex when we role play?
You can call me that. I'm not sure I'm so comfortable with the second half of that sentence.
You know what? That's what makes it exciting. That's really awesome news, man.
Thanks.
And now you're riding a recumbent bicycle with 3 wheels?
Well, I was before. That has nothing to do with the doctor part.
What did you get, Alex? A PhD?
Yep.
It's a FID.
With the-
That's awesome.
I knocked it right down to 1 syllable. You're welcome. Who's the smart guy now, Dr. Alex?
I know I've been
Alright.
trying for years.
All right, Dr. Alex. Congratulations, by the way. And I think everybody has their characters. So let's all leave the room for Quinn to start the party off.
The hostess with the mostest, Quinn Strand!
All right. It's been so long since I've had people over. Hope I remembered everything. I've got the cups, got the drinks. Yeah, I think we should be good to go. Is anybody arriving yet?
Knock, knock, knock.
Oh, welcome.
Hello. I brought trail mix.
Great.
All right. So
always more snacks.
the first step to a successful adventuring party is to find true north. So let me use my handy dandy compass. Looks like it's that way. And then let's just get a contour map of your house. I assume you have one. You would be foolish to go and do anything without a contour map. But
Yeah, I'm sure there's contour something in the house. True North is probably over by the fridge. You want to check over there?
yes, just make sure you take this rope. We got to use a buddy system to make sure nobody gets lost because nobody wants to get eaten by a bear by accident.
Definitely not. That is true. I will hold on to this. Oh, hello. Oh, welcome. Come in.
Hi, I'm mostly here for all the gruesome details.
Well, nobody has died from a bear attack yet, so I think.
Oh,
Thank
no.
you. You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. But you can come on in. I think I grew some plants over there.
Okay, you can just tell me what happened. I'm gonna just be kind of neutral. Don't mind me. I'm not making my mind up about anything yet at all. I'll take the free pizza and stuff though. Is it pizza?
Yeah. There's it's right over there. I think I heard knock on door again. Is my next guest here? Yes. Come on
what did he do?
Hello.
Yeah. Can you fit through the doorway there?
I'm unable to figure that out as I'm sorry, I don't have a brain.
Well, I think you can go see the wizard and he might be able to help you out, Scarecrow from Wizard of Oz.
Oh, are we going on an adventure? I would love to lead you there.
I revealed way too much too early. You're good.
That sounds so dangerous. We should be safely sequestered.
Yeah, we've got our scout leader over here. Yeah, he can probably protect us real good.
Probably.
Yeah, it's close enough to what I do. Oh no, I have a group of hikers to save. I will be back.
I'll keep the rope.
Oh, that rope looks like it could be evidence even. You should definitely hang on to it.
Person obsessed with mysteries.
Can I invite my 11 friends over and we'll all sit here and decide what we think of your party?
I suppose. I mean, nobody else is currently here except us two.
Mm-hmm. Well, us and the lawyers. And maybe a totally innocent defendant. I haven't made my mind up yet, but the gruesome details are fascinating.
Are you one of the 12 angry men by any chance?
I'm one of the 12. Hi. It was fun. Thank you for the party.
Robbie was on jury duty. All right. Close enough. Let's bring everybody back on.
Robbie, there's other types of trials. It's not everything is gruesome.
I'm sorry, if I'm doing a jury duty, I'm doing it right.
You're gonna pick the most detailed, gruesome case, and you're sitting on that or nothing else.
I'm not going to some basic copyright infringement thing. What are you going to?
I could go for a great accounting fraud once or twice a year.
All right. Our next game will be genre jump. And for this game, can we get any suggestion of a place, an event, a location, or any other word off the top of your head?
Coachella.
For this game, it will be who's playing genre jump?
Me.
Sydney and Alex.
Sydney and Alex.
Excellent.
Sydney and Alex are going to play genre jump, and they are going to start the scene in any form they want by the suggestion gotten from the audience. And then afterwards, at any moment during the scene, I will pause it and give them a new genre to perform that scene in. For example, some genres I might throw out there might be a sci-fi movie, or high school drama, or a sports movie. Whatever I feel like, pretty much. And to get Sydney and Alex started, your word is Mars. Mars.
You ever been to that really good ice cream shop in Mars?
Yeah. Everything tastes better there because, the atmosphere is just like different, and so it affects the taste buds.
Yeah. I hear they're building one in Moon.
In Moon, too?
They're going to try to franchise.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll hold up. I mean, it's just not the same over there. I mean, you know how far that is and how much I don't like to drive.
All right, freeze.
I know.
Your new genre is space adventure.
Quick, hand me the blaster. I need to melt these aliens. They're made of ice cream. All right, phaser set to liquefy. Bzz.
Go. These aliens don't know what's coming to them.
All right, beam us up so we can go investigate the rest of the galaxy and make sure the ice cream monsters are...
Freeze. Your new genre is horror.
If we don't get back now, we'll never be safe. The alien monsters are going to get us.
Oh no! I think I feel a tentacle right now.
No,
Go
Gerald.
without me.
Don't
Freeze!
Go
give
without
into
me.
it.
Freeze! Your new genre is a mafia movie.
So you think you can open up another ice cream parlor? Eh?
Yeah, I'm gonna open one up in Moon. Yours is in Mom's.
Yeah. Well, maybe I was eyeing that territory. Maybe I'd already put my stake my claim there. Maybe Freezy Fred's was in the process of expanding, and you might be in its way, and you
You
might have
wanna-
to swim with the Swedish fishes.
That's so. Maybe you are gonna end up with a frozen fingers.
Oh yeah. Maybe
I got my
you
crew
know,
too. You're not the only ice cream boss in town anymore, brother.
No, but I'm the freshest.
And scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, Moon and Mars are both locations in Western Pennsylvania. We can get everybody else back up. Our next game for tonight will be Vacation Trip. And in this game, we're gonna hear about a character's vacation trip. And from the audience, we need your favorite vacation spot.
Mars, Pennsylvania.
So exotic. So
Oh,
much to
Mars.
see.
Exotic.
And Dr. Alex.
Mars doesn't even have like candy. Like they don't have like the Mars bars do not come from like Hershey bar.
No.
Like
Oh,
Yeah, I don't actually, what's in Mars? I mean, Moon, like, you have RMU, you have the airport, but like Mars, man.
Whoa,
I gotta
whoa,
be
whoa,
honest.
whoa.
I don't think I could locate it on a map.
I think
live
that it's
walking
really close-
distance
it's
from
really
Mars.
close to some cranberries, I believe.
Oh, is that far
so
north?
much.
Okay. I think it was more west.
All right, I'm gonna let's get Ben and Dave ready.
I never wanted to be named Jerry more in my life.
And let's leave it up to your fellow improvisers. What is your favorite vacation destination?
The woods.
The woods.
When you touch the trees, oh my God, you know that that's where the oxygen is being reoxygenated from the chlorophyll. My lungs felt so full of fresh.
Yeah, my lungs were feeling great. They were so full of fresh, but my hands from touching the tree, they kind of got this sort of gooey, sappy stuff on them, and I didn't have any soap or like sanitizer with me, so that was kind of annoying.
Soap be damned. I grabbed one of those branches, and you know what? I'm no spring chicken anymore, but I grabbed each one and I went up higher and higher and higher and higher, and I could see the whole valley. It was stunning.
And then I realized I had to go to the bathroom, not number one, number two, and I didn't have any TP with me, so that was a real challenge.
After the massive breakfast of potatoes and pancakes, way up there, I was able to arc my pee, and I created the most amazing rainbow. Everything else just kind of dropped, but I felt lighter.
Yeah, it was a beautiful moment. But then I felt really kind of faint for some strange reason, and I kind of had to lie down in the leaves and the gunk on the ground, and it was a little bit muddy. And yeah, it was hard.
Waking up after spending 8 hours asleep in a mud bath, my God, I thought I had clogged pores before. As I peeled the mud back, my Cindy Crawford ain't got nothing on this.
Then this guy, he was sort of like half human, half, I don't know, maybe like horse. And he was kind of coming at me. and I didn't know if he was going to attack me or if he wanted to introduce himself. It was really weird.
I've never been to England, but whenever I saw the centaur, I knew that I shouldn't make eye contact, and I was blessed by bowing towards him as he welcomed me into this glorious forest.
Unfortunately, though, at the moment that I bowed, he then decided to come at me, and he kind of like, I felt like he was sort of goring me in the top of my head. I wasn't sure with what, but it was really painful.
You know, the tiny horns that he graced me with, it shocked me, kind of like that tapping therapy that he did over and over again, you know, the tapping. And my gosh, you know, I was clearer of mind, and I knew I was in greatness, but the clarity of my thoughts was just something that I'm going to take away from this trip.
Yeah, except there was that one time when there was a lot of clarity, but one of the little pokes kind of hit me right where I had this huge zit right on the side of my head, and it just kind of hit it the wrong way, and it really hurt.
You know what? It was great. Finally, that angry blemish was relieved, and I had that thing for 2 weeks as it was building up. I'm no adolescent anymore, so I can say I didn't miss it going.
It was weird, though, that the pus that came out of it, I didn't think that bees were attracted to that, but this bee came up, or maybe it was a wasp, and it was like buzzing all around me. It must have been the pus. It was disgusting.
Thank God for Wi-Fi, huh? I was able to look up because, you know, it's always best to get local honey, and then you realize it's local to you. So as long as I was pretty disappointed to have the non-local honey, it was delicious, and they kept offering me more.
But then I just got really thirsty, and I realized I didn't have any more bottled water or any liquid at all.
You know what? Being a Boy Scout taught me to build fires. So I made a bowl out of one of the old fallen oaks, and then I gathered some water from the creek. Sure, it needed filtered, but that's what t-shirts are for. So I thought I would even out my tan, and off came the t-shirt, in through the water, into the oak tree pot, and I built that fire. My God, what a fire. And I sure was thirsty. It was ready in 2 or 3 hours.
Then I slipped, unfortunately, though, and my foot and my leg went right into the fire. Ooh, God. I think I got, I don't know, 2nd degree, 3rd degree burns, not sure.
I finished college a long time ago, and I looked forward to the opportunity to have more degrees. I just didn't think they'd come in a form of a burn.
And scene. What a wonderful vacation in the woods.
I'm so glad I brought me with me.
So many bodily fluids.
For our next game, will be
Hey,
the good,
that being said,
the
nothing
good,
to see here.
the bad, and the ugly. For this one, we're gonna have Ben, Sydney, and Robbie. And
No.
no,
Nope. I was not. I was a little confused. That is
I'm
not
sorry.
the case.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't-
I'm
I
sorry.
didn't see
I
anyone
was
on it.
I flipped the page to like 2 months ago.
Come on, Bob Seger, turn
I'm
a
sorry.
page.
Maybe it's not a good idea to do the old school notebook. So anyway, the
That's
good,
it. I'm out of here.
At least you didn't name someone who wasn't here.
right? That would have been awkward. Dave, Sydney, and
Awkward.
Quinn will be playing the good, the bad, and the ugly advice. And throughout this game, we're gonna have you three, whoever you three are, answer questions from the audience and from your fellow improvisers as well. I know you all give excellent advice, and I can't wait to hear some of it. So, audience, any advice you want, go ahead, throw in the chat. I'm gonna leave the floor open for any question from the improvisers as well.
Yeah, Dr. Alex, bring it.
As in right now, if you have any questions from the rest of the team.
Test us with your knowledge.
What's the best way to train your dog?
Oh, what's the best way to train your dog? Sydney, you've had a lot of pets. How have you gone about training your dogs?
Well, I would say the best way to train your dog is definitely with patience. You know, you got to be really respectful that that dog doesn't know English, and like you have to, you know, slowly teach it what you want it to do. And so using treats, using patience, and really just taking it slow is going to be the best way to train your dog.
Excellent. Take it slow. Be patient. Dave, how would you go about training dogs?
Oh, it's just like swimming. You know, you just take a dog from the pound and then you throw him in a house, preferably with children. And it's just like, just introduce them to the family and lock the door behind you.
Excellent advice. Quinn, I know you've been around a lot of dogs lately. What's the best way to train those pups?
Well, first thing is to remember that they're just gonna do what they want. You know, they're really excitable animals, and you have to share in their excitement. And if that excitement is based on the fact that they're not listening to you, you still got to be happy for them. You know, dogs are all about happiness. So don't worry about training. Just enjoy the happiness.
Yeah, don't even bother. Let them use their natural instincts. That makes perfect sense. All right, we have we have some questions from the audience, which is mostly Jarrett. Some of you have met Jarrett. He's been on the show before. He's wonderful. The first question, or I guess the second question, how do you go about getting your dream job? Quinn, let's start with you. How would you go about getting your dream job?
Well, the first thing is to decide what your dream job is, and then just see if you know anybody in the area. I mean, you know, most of us here have a very large group of improviser friends. Somebody's bound to know somebody. And see if you can't figure out how to get in the field from one of them. You know?
That's right. It's all about who you know. Sydney, how did you go about getting your dream job?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked me that, Ray. The way to get your dream job, like Quinn said, you got to decide what it is first, and then you got to run as far as possible in the opposite direction. And eventually, you're just going to run so far that you meet it on the other side.
Wow, that's impressive, Dave. What do you think? How do you go about getting your dream job, Dave?
I'm glad you asked. Here's what you do. You take the job that sure looked really good on the outside, and you thought, I'll give this a shot because, you know, life's changing all the time. And then you let it suck the soul out of you for years. And then you deal with people that are passive aggressive and condescending, and then you wake up every day to go do it. Is your job 5 days a week? It sure is. It's like 7. And then you got to eat these condescending emails. You got people saying, did you get my read receipt? No, I didn't get your read receipt because I rejected it because Google is awesome that way. And yet it still counts on the other side. So you get anything else to do. And that's your dream job in comparison. Word.
So reversed.
All right. Thank you, Dave. All right, let's go a little bit lighter with this next question. Ben wants to know how should he treat his acne?
Oh.
Let's start with Dave.
Oh, sure. You know, Ben, my brother, we all have dirty skin and clogged pores. Just keep your skin clean and put on some benzoyl peroxide and you know what, maybe some lemon juice or some vinegar or something like that. And just be patient with yourself because, you know, those pores didn't clog overnight. It took a little while, you lazy face washer.
Quinn, how do you get rid of your acne?
Well, I mean, in washing it is a good thing. You just have to make sure that one, you wash it constantly and you wash it with the right stuff. And that stuff is anything with sugar. The pores will just be like, they desperately want the sugar. So they'll like clear up to make room for the sugar in your skin. And so if you do that constant wash of like any really sugary drink, like some Mountain Dew, or maybe just try and like get some milk that had a bunch of Lucky Charms in it, soaked up all the sugar, and just wash yourself with that.
Excellent. Good sugar bath. That's always good advice. Sydney, how have you treated acne?
So I think both Dave and Quinn have established that with acne, the problem's with your skin. So, you know, obviously the most sensible thing to do is to just rip off all the affected skin, just, you know, completely destroy it, get rid of it, gone, throw it in the trash, you know, the medical hazard bin, and just let new skin. And when the new skin grows back, there won't be any acne.
Wow, that has to work. I don't see how that could not work.
Flawless.
Let's.
She was an American girl.
All right, I think we have time for one more. Jarrett wants to know what's the best way to go about going viral on YouTube. I know we all have a lot of experience in this. Quinn, let's start with you. What's the best way to go viral?
First, you want to get yourself a really good editing software. And then you're going to just take lots and lots of video of the most viral thing on the internet, which is, of course, cats. You take lots and lots of video of your cat and use a really good editing software on it. You will go viral in no time because there's nothing the internet doesn't like more than cats.
Wonderful. I think we might have gone viral right now. Dave, what's a good way to go viral on YouTube?
Truth is, just have really good content. I mean, you really don't need to advertise or post anything or anything like that. If it's really good, your core audience will find you.
Right. Just be good. Don't advertise. People will find you.
Pretty much.
Sydney, what's the best way to go viral?
So clearly, you know, to go viral, it's because people are watching your stuff, right? Well, then the best way to make your stuff go viral is to bring the people to you. So you just, you know, film everything all the time, no matter where you go. If you're on a bus, you have the camera, you're filming it for the people. You know, you're having a party, you're filming the people. The people are with you, and then therefore they're watching your content. Your content's everywhere because you are filming everything. So like, you know, just constantly be filming and constantly inviting the people, and that's how you go viral.
Wonderful. I think I can use all of that advice myself. Thanks, Quinn, Sydney, Dave, for the wonderful advice you provided.
Another way to go viral is to never wash your hands and hug a lot.
Thanks, Dave. And our next game is going to be postures. That was the perfect segue, I think. Postures will have 3 improvisers. I believe they will be Robbie, Quinn, and Alex. In this game, Robbie, Quinn, and Alex are going to perform a scene wherein one person will always be accusing the others. One person will always be surprised by the accusations or the situation, and the other person is just going to be in constant deep thought. But the key to the game is they're going to switch throughout, and we're going to have one surprise character, one accusing character, and one character in deep thought at all times. And with this game, I'm actually going to. Oh, I feel bad because we got so many suggestions already for it. I'm actually going to use the last suggestion from the previous game that I didn't get to. The suggestion for your scene is getting home. You just want to get home.
You need to drive faster.
We're so lost. How can we be this lost?
If we keep getting lost, maybe Mom and Dad will be appreciative that we're home safe rather than angry that we're late.
I think you need to put two hands on the wheel.
I think you need to stop accusing people. It's your fault we're out this late.
But maybe I'm accusing people because I don't think we get along very well.
Yeah, we really need to drive safer.
Well, that's a good idea, actually.
Oh my God, your hands are off the wheel again.
You guys are distracting me. I do not appreciate it. And maybe if you weren't so distracting, we wouldn't be so lost. You know? I know I'm the driver, but I need some good navigators here, okay? You got that? So
Okay, you need to turn here. It's the turn's right over there.
I missed it again. Oh, I can't believe it. I keep missing the turns.
Maybe
no.
if we keep driving in circles, we'll eventually find out what the true home was.
There's a true home? Is it-
Maybe I'm not messing up. Maybe it's fate.
Well, then fate is just a dick. We need
scene.
Oh!
Fate's been messing things up since the beginning of time.
Fate's a dick.
I need an embroidered pillow with that.
Yeah, no, that's a really good. Like all those like embroideries that people make with like they look all nice and happy, and then they have like the super nihilistic comments. That's a good one for one of those. Fate's a dick.
Has there ever been a better button?
No.
I don't think so. If there is, I've never heard it.
It practically hit the button itself.
Well, everybody, we're down to our last game of the night. This game is 3-word story, wherein the whole group of improvisers are going to tell a story. Only they're going to tell it collectively 3 words at a time. So, well, you'll see how it goes as soon as we get a location from you, the audience. So any location at all is where we're going to start our story. And I think we already have it. To get us started with 3-word story, the suggestion is... Oh, that's the... Oh, we got a new one. Our suggestion is Singaporean noodle shop. Singaporean noodle shop.
One day,
The Singapore noodle
Shop was so
Sweaty and oily.
what I had
To get my
noodle on it.
So damn tasty.
But I also
Learned a secret.
Lesson today at
The noodle shop.
I didn't think.
Anyone else knew?
that there was
Behind the counter,
a noodle making
Factory run by
Clones of me.
Hundreds of me.
they were all
dressed like the
Hamburglar for some.
reason. It was
So weird. And
It was my
opinion that their
deodorant didn't do.
Any good. So
I threw up.
it was bad.
the shop.
suddenly smelled like
Old Spice nightmares.
and Hamburglers. And
Yummy Singaporean noodles.
I still wanted.
Those tasty noodles.
and I also
We could have
I
kept
I
going.
was just
No,
a little
I
bit
think there was
slow,
more in
I'm
that
sorry.
Singaporean noodle shop, man. What was
Yeah.
happening?
That was a wonderful trip to the Singaporean noodle shop.
Was.
Robbie, clones, and deodorant.
yep, they're all wearing Hamburglar costumes.
Rubble, 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 rubble.
So, like I said, that was our last game of the night. But if you enjoyed this show, like the video, subscribe to the channel, watch more shows that we've done in the past or the ones we'll do in the future. You can also check out some of the cast on their own YouTube channels. Even if they're not quite running the same show that they were previously. Dave, do you have anything you wanna plug?
You know what? You're darn right, Ray. Hey, thanks a bunch, bud. Hey, the Dave McCabe channel is still up and running. We're changing the format just a little bit because Dave McCabe is missing. He's missing. If you see him, let me know, because I'd love to see him again.
That's the Dave McCabe channel right here on YouTube. Quinn, would you like to plug anything?
Yeah, I've got my channel, Typhon is King on YouTube. I swear I will post a new video soon. I just got really busy.
I'm just going to post on Quinn's channel. That's what's going to go on. Me and Dr. Alex.
That works. I will take that. We also have sketches on the Sketch Show channel. There will be more coming soon. We have an actual show, hopefully, in October. And if you missed that show, those sketches will go to that channel as well. So,
Do you have any sketches about tricycles? Because Dr. Alice rides a tricycle.
not that
That's
I
the title of my autobiography there. Dr. Alex drives a tricycle.
Excellent. Be on the lookout for Dr. Alex Drives a Tricycle.
To be released
well
this
as-
fall.
As well as the Sketch Show and Typhon is King. Does anybody else have anything else to plug?
I mean, I do monthly improv comedy on Laughit'scomedy's channel. It's really good.
Yeah.
It is really good.
I do
Check
that
out the
too.
other videos.
Yeah.
It is. You know what? It is pretty good. So watch some more. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, dear.
I'm in the mood for some s'mores.